Another character is back and he ends up better than before. Episode 5 of Invincible Season 3 released today, and we gotta quickly talk about it, including my rating, which will contain spoilers, so spoiler warning, 3, 2, 1. Early in the episode, we got Multipole trying to break out of prison by sacrificing himself in a gruesome way, which almost worked until one of the guys put the collar on him, which they should have done it earlier. There's a moment between Mark, Oliver, Eve, and Debbie eating pancakes together, and it was funny when Mark and Oliver kept kicking each other. Eve starts this new company, this new business called Invincible Inc., so that they can afford to move out, and it'll be Mark protecting the prison. Oliver makes new friends with regular kids, which is great, and then dealing with bullies, he doesn't handle them in a bad way. So just like Mark, we are proud of him. We got Rex cooking a meal for Ray, showing that he cares because she wanted to cook before, and that based on how the food looks, do you think it looks good enough that you would want? I like that the relationship between the two is getting better, but I'm a little bit worried that something's gonna happen to one of them, or maybe both later this season. Titan and Mark reunite, kinda-ish, and that Titan needs Mark's help, and it was funny the way Mark was carrying Titan as he was flying, and then Titan warns him about something, but Mark, he ain't the best listener. So the big dragon pulls up to prison as Mark was warned, which then Mark and he fight this big dragon, and we get a crazy great fight, and Mark is almost gonna get killed by the dragon if it wasn't for Machine Head shooting Mr. Liu and killing him, which then, how many losses does Mark have? Does he have more than wins? Also, Eve thought she trapped Multipole, but then there's one more that was able to escape. Mark and Eve decide to slow things down a little bit and not move out quite yet and stay with Debbie and Oliver, which I think is nice, and also they're both young, so they got lots of time. We see that Machine Head is the new order, and then not only is he back for this season, but he's back in a better position than before. But then the end of the episode shows the big security guard for Mr. Liu, or at least that's how he looks like, takes out this dragon spirit thing, then goes into Mr. Liu's mouth, and then he opens his eye and it looks like he's resurrected by this dragon spirit and he's alive, which he, I guess, most likely will come back. This is the exclusive poster for episode 5, and another great episode this season. I think this season is peak and going well. I would give episode 5 a nice 8.5 out of 10. What would you rate episode 5 out of 10? And I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode, which I think is going to be, focusing more on Alan and Nolan, maybe what they do next, and somehow start to connect things for the big finale later on. I guess you can get stabbed and hurt badly, even if you are